Priscilla Presley asked to switch off the cameras during a heartbreaking chat with Piers Morgan as she addressed the tragic death of her daughter Lisa Marie Presley. Priscilla Presley broke down in tears and asked, "Can you stop the camera?" while discussing Lisa Marie's death in an interview with Piers Morgan. The chat, which will air on Thursday at 8 p.m. on Talk TV, is the first time she has spoken publicly about her daughter's death, which happened in January. She also got emotional when discussing her grandson Benjamin Keogh, Lisa's son, who took his own life with a gun, in 2020, aged 27. Lisa, who was 54 when she died from a bowel obstruction caused by a weight loss surgery, and opioids were found in her blood at the time of her death. Priscilla, who also lost her 95-year-old mother Anna in 2021, said Lisa Marie had been struggling with the loss of Benjamin. "It was unbearable," she told Piers. "I lost my mother, my grandson and my daughter. Losing Ben was the hardest thing for her. He took his own life. He was the love of her life. She adored him. She would do anything for him, and we were in Memphis, sitting up in the suite, and she said, 'Mom, I don't know if I want to be here,' and I go, 'What are you talking about?' 'You know, my Ben,' and she would go on about Ben and how she is still grieving, and this was a couple of months before. It was at that point when it all got too much for Priscilla, who held her head in her hands, cried and said, 'I can't talk anymore. Can you stop the camera, please?' Priscilla, who soon after gained her composure and went on to speak about her incredible life, including her famous marriage to the late Elvis Presley, who she met when she was just 14 and he was 24. She also discussed Lisa Marie's short-lived marriage to Michael Jackson, which Priscilla knew would be a mistake, and the release of Sofia Coppola's biopic, Priscilla, about her life. Coppola's adaptation of her memoir Elvis and Me is set to hit cinemas later this year. Priscilla herself has given her verdict on the movie after viewing the film for the first time in May. She said, "When I saw the movie, I tried to separate myself and live it as if I was just a fan or just someone that's wanting to see the movie. At the end, I was quite emotional. Only being 14, you look back and you go, why me? Why am I here? Why am I driving in a limo, going through the gates of Graceland with Elvis?" Elvis and Priscilla were married from 1967 to 1973, and had his only child Lisa Marie. 2 weeks after Lisa Marie's death, Priscilla filed a legal challenge after her control of the estate, the Promenade Trust, was removed and given to Lisa's daughter Riley. However, in a later motion, Priscilla said that a fight between her and Keogh was misconstrued and the legal team had since been fired. "I filed the petition to resolve all potential uncertainty surrounding the interpretation of the Promenade Trust," she stated in a new filing. "My daughter's passing was both devastating and heartbreaking. We have learned that the fans realize that we are just a family.